For centuries, the pyramids of Egypt have stood as silent sentinels on the edge of the Sahara, defying the passage of time and the scrutiny of generations. Today, we embark on a journey through the heart of these ancient wonders, counting down the top 10 mysteries that continue to baffle experts and ignite the imagination. Each enigma, as we shall see, stretches the boundaries of our knowledge and challenges what we thought we understood about the world's earliest civilizations. From impossible feats of engineering to cosmic alignments, the pyramids are a testament not only to human ingenuity, but also to questions that remain unanswered to this day. As we explore each fact, we will uncover details that seem to defy explanation. Hints that perhaps these monuments hold secrets far deeper than simple tombs for lost pharaohs. So, join me as we delve into the most compelling pyramid mysteries. Prepare to have your assumptions tested and your sense of wonder rekindled, for each discovery brings us closer to understanding, and yet paradoxically, further from certainty. Our journey begins with a mystery of orientation, one that has confounded surveyors and astronomers alike. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not merely an imposing structure. It is aligned to true north with a precision that modern engineers admire. The error is a scant 0.067 degrees, a margin so slight it would have required an intimate knowledge of astronomy and measurement. Imagine for a moment the desert sands 4,500 years ago. No compasses, no GPS, and certainly no satellites. The builders, with nothing more than simple tools and the naked eye, created a structure so perfectly aligned that it rivals the accuracy of our best instruments today. How, we wonder, did they achieve this? Some theorize that the ancient Egyptians observed the stars, or perhaps the shadow cast by the sun. Yet, even the most advanced techniques available at the time seem inadequate for such accuracy. The process would have demanded a level of patience, discipline, and understanding that borders on the miraculous. This alignment is not a trivial feat. Across the world, ancient monuments often deviate from cardinal points, their builders content with mere approximation. But here, at Giza, we see something more, a deliberate, calculated act that required not only technical skill, but a deep reverence for cosmic order. As we stand before the pyramid, gazing at its flawless orientation, we are left with a profound question. Was this the result of genius, or is there a deeper mystery yet to be uncovered? Moving now to the very stones themselves, we are confronted with another enigma, one of sheer scale and weight. Some of the limestone blocks that compose the Great Pyramid weigh upwards of 70 tons. To put that in perspective, even the most advanced cranes of today would struggle to hoist such burdens effortlessly. The logistics are staggering. How did a civilization, lacking steel, powered machinery, or even the wheel as we know it, transport these colossal stones from distant quarries, sometimes hundreds of kilometers away? Theories abound. Wooden sledges, lubricated sand, or even rivers redirected for transport. But none fully explain the feat. Contemporary experiments have shown that even with teams of workers and modern knowledge, moving such monoliths remains fraught with difficulty. The precision required to fit each block snugly against its neighbor only compounds the puzzle. We must remember, too, the relentless desert heat, the winds, and the unforgiving terrain. Yet, the ancient builders persevered, their methods lost to time, but their results eternally visible. Each stone, a testament to ambition and determination, poses a challenge to our understanding of human capability. If the weight of the stones is a source of awe, the flatness of the pyramid's base borders on the incredible. Stretching over 230 meters on each side, the base deviates in height by less than 2 centimeters. A feat of engineering so precise it rivals the standards of the 21st century. To achieve such flatness across such a vast area, the ancient builders would have required more than brute strength. They needed advanced surveying skills, tools of remarkable precision, and a vision that extended beyond mere construction. It is as if they possessed a laser level thousands of years before the invention of such a device. Modern engineers have attempted to recreate these results, using everything from water-filled trenches to copper-plumb bobs. Yet, the exact methods employed remain elusive. Each attempt to reverse engineer the process reveals both the limits of our understanding and the depth of their accomplishment. This precision wasn't accidental. It was intentional, integral to the structure's stability and its enduring strength. Such care prompts us to ask, what drove the builders to pursue perfection on such a grand scale? Was it reverence for the gods, respect for their pharaoh, or did they possess insights into architecture that we have yet to rediscover? As we run our hands over the ancient stones, we are connected to minds that refuse to accept anything less than absolute precision, a standard that continues to baffle and inspire. Perhaps the greatest riddle of all is the how, the method by which these monumental structures were erected. Scholars have debated for centuries, proposing ramps of earth or brick, intricate lever systems, or even the use of now-lost machinery. Each theory, however, faces significant obstacles. Ramps, for instance, would have to be longer than the pyramid itself, requiring immense resources and labor, only to be dismantled and leave little trace. Levers and counterweights, while ingenious, seem impractical for stones of such size. And then there are the whispers of lost technology, machines or techniques that vanished with the civilization that birthed them. No definitive evidence has emerged to validate any single method. Instead, we are left with tantalizing clues, marks on stones, remnants of ancient roads, and fragments of tools. Yet, none fully explain the magnitude of the undertaking. What is clear is that the builders worked with a unity of purpose, coordinating thousands of laborers, artisans, and architects. Their project management skills alone would impress any modern engineer or logistician. In the end, the construction method remains a source of speculation and wonder. It is a testament to the power of mystery, that in every stone there is a story untold, a secret waiting to be revealed. As we lift our gaze from the stones to the sky, we find another puzzle, one that suggests the builders' ambitions were nothing short of cosmic. The three Great Pyramids of Giza are arranged in such a way that they mirror the stars of Orion's belt, a constellation associated in Egyptian mythology with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This alignment is not approximate, it is precise, suggesting a deliberate effort to anchor these earthly monuments to celestial patterns. Was this simply coincidence, or does it speak to a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and myth? The ancient Egyptians were avid sky watchers, their lives and afterlives intertwined with the cycles of the heavens. But to encode such knowledge into stone, on such a scale, requires more than casual observation. It demands a mastery of both mathematics and mythos. Even today, standing beneath the pyramids on a clear night, one can trace the stars above and see the reflection in stone below. The question lingers. Did the builders intend this cosmic harmony? And if so, what message were they sending to the stars? This mystery bridges earth and sky, reminding us that the pyramids are not merely tombs, but calendars, compasses, and perhaps even messages to the cosmos. Beneath the familiar faces of the pyramids lies a hidden world, chambers and voids that have remained untouched for millennia. Recent advances in scanning technology have revealed vast cavities and unexplained tunnels buried deep within the stone, their purposes unknown and their contents untouched. These discoveries have reignited debates among Egyptologists and archaeologists. Are these hidden spaces intended for ritual, storage, or something more mysterious? Some voids are so large they could accommodate a passenger jet, yet no entrance has been found. The existence of these secret rooms raises tantalizing possibilities. Were they built to protect treasures, to confound potential tomb robbers, or do they serve a purpose we have yet to comprehend? The lack of inscriptions or artifacts only deepens the intrigue. Exploring these spaces is fraught with risk and uncertainty. Remote-controlled robots and non-invasive scanning are the only tools we have, and even they reveal only shadows and echoes. The full truth of what lies inside may never be known. These hidden chambers remind us that for all we see, much remains concealed. Among the most astonishing mathematical mysteries is the pyramid's apparent relationship with the number pi, 3.14, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. The ratio of the Great Pyramid's height to the perimeter of its base matches pi with uncanny accuracy. This revelation has prompted many to wonder, how could the builders, with their rudimentary tools and knowledge, have known such an advanced mathematical constant? Pi was not officially calculated until thousands of years later in ancient Greece. Some suggest this is mere coincidence, just the result of practical building decisions. Others argue it is evidence of a sophisticated understanding of geometry, perhaps handed down from an even older culture, or discovered through careful observation of the natural world. Regardless of its origin, The presence of pi within the pyramid's dimensions hints at a level of abstraction and intellect not typically ascribed to ancient builders. It is as if the pyramid is both monument and mathematical proof, a stone equation written across the sands of time. This geometrical enigma remains a subject of debate, inviting us to ponder the intersection of art, science, and mystery in the ancient world. Deep within the labyrinthine tunnels of certain pyramids and the Serapeum of Saqqara, we find massive granite boxes, some weighing up to 100 tons, carved with astonishing smoothness and precision. Their interiors are so perfectly flat and polished that they, honestly, defy explanation. No tool marks are visible, and the sharpness of the angles suggests the use of methods far more advanced than simple copper chisels or stone hammers. Even modern stonemasons marvel at the craftsmanship, admitting that such perfection would require diamond-tipped tools or advanced machinery. The purpose of these boxes remains uncertain. Some believe they were sarcophagi for sacred bulls, while others speculate on ceremonial or even technological uses. Yet, their true function is obscured by the mists of time. How the ancient Egyptians quarried, transported, and shaped such enormous blocks of granite, harder than the tools they possessed, remains a subject of fierce debate. Each box, a silent testament to lost knowledge, invites us to imagine the skills and secrets of their creators. Standing before these sarcophagi, we are left with a sense of awe, and an unshakable feeling that we are only beginning to understand the depth of ancient achievement. Unlike the richly decorated tombs and temples elsewhere in Egypt, the Great Pyramid's interior is utterly devoid of hieroglyphs. Not a single inscription, no prayers, no names, no records of the pharaoh for whom it was built. The walls are bare, silent, and enigmatic. This absence is profoundly unusual. For the Egyptians, writing was a sacred act, a means of ensuring one's legacy and passage to the afterlife. Why then would the greatest monument of all be left blank? Was it a deliberate act, a statement of humility, or a secret code known only to its builders? Some have suggested that the inscriptions may have faded or been erased, but the pristine nature of the stone suggests otherwise. The blank walls pose a silent challenge, inviting speculation and fueling countless theories. Perhaps the pyramid's message was never intended to be written. Perhaps its very form, its alignment, and its mathematical precision were meant to speak louder than words. As we walk through the empty corridors, we are left with a sense of profound mystery, a feeling that the pyramid's greatest secret lies not in what is written, but in what is left unsaid. Our final mystery is one of geography, an enigma that brings the world into sharp focus. The Great Pyramid is located at the exact geographical center of all the Earth's landmass. This means that if you map the continents, the pyramid sits at the intersection of the longest lines of latitude and longitude that cross land. This fact is astonishing when we consider the knowledge required. To plot such a point, the builders would need access to a global map, something presumed impossible in an age when much of the world was unknown. How did they select this location? Was it chance, or the result of a deliberate, calculated plan? The implications are profound, suggesting an understanding of the Earth's dimensions and geography that should have been far beyond their reach. Some theorists propose that the builders possessed inherited knowledge from a lost civilization, or that they were guided by observations we have yet to decipher. Whatever the truth, the pyramid's placement stands as a perpetual riddle. In this final mystery, we are reminded that the pyramids are more than monuments. They are messages, encoded in stone, from a past that refuses to give up all its secrets. The more we learn about the pyramids, the more their mysteries seem to deepen. Each discovery peels back one layer, only to reveal another, more complex and tantalizing question beneath. These ancient wonders challenge our assumptions, push the boundaries of our knowledge, and remind us of the extraordinary heights that humanity can reach. Perhaps the greatest secret of the pyramids is not how they were built, but who taught the builders. Was it simple trial and error, or the inheritance of wisdom from a forgotten epoch? As we stand in awe of these monuments, we are compelled to admit that some truths may forever elude us, preserved in the silent stones, waiting for a future generation to unlock their code. Until then, the pyramids will continue to inspire, intrigue, and mystify. They are more than relics. They are a testament to the enduring spirit of inquiry that drives us to explore, to question, and above all, to wonder.